insurance. Today, this is I think my first presentation of this year. Thank you so much, Will, Data Science DC, Data Engineering DC, and Yingguan. Okay, so I'm gonna present today. Before presenting, just a little disclaimer. Whatever I'm gonna say or present has nothing to do with my employer. I just want to be sure there. Today I'm gonna present about real-time streaming with multi-catalog Lakehouse system. And we are going to use I'm going to show about the tools like Redpanda, Glue, Iceberg. Alright, let's start. Okay, so these are big and fancy words, definitely generated by AI. I'm not good at titles, but let's see what I'm good at. How many of you, I'll give you a choice, okay? Let's say you woke up just now and you are given two choices. You can get your coffee quickly or you can take an hour to brew a really nice fresh coffee. You have option A, option B. Do you like the terrible coffee that you can get quickly or a coffee that takes an hour to brew but it's gonna taste good?
Terrible and quick.
Oh. Terrible and quick.
Oh.
A.
A, B, okay.
Terrible
Nice.
and waiting for B.
Definitely.
Terrible and slow.
How about C? You want C? Option C is you can have both.
There you go. Terrible and
So
slow.
that is what I'm going to tell you today, how you can have both, how you can have real-time streaming and together with the joy of using a lakehouse. Let's start. Okay, so the dilemma, the question is, how can someone use lakehouse with a stream? Because streaming means you want your data right now, just now. There's a real-time dashboard, there's a fraud detection system, anything IoT, you want it right away. But lakehouse means you are lazy, you are enjoying your work, you are doing things while drinking a beer. I'm just joking, don't do that. But you are chilling and everything, you can do any query you want on your data, you can have any kind of joins, any operation you want slowly on a batch data. But how can you use the same joy and chillness in a lakehouse with a streaming system? Let's see. What I'm going to show you today is about like crypto dashboard, where we have a continuous flow of streams of crypto data from CoinGecko API, and I'm going to use Redpanda. So Redpanda, I'm using serverless cloud system which provides me Kafka streams. It's like Kafka-compatible, but you can like ingest your data in Iceberg topics easily. And I'm going to use AWS Glue because it's cheap and AWS provides me $300 credit for free. So I'm going to use that for Glue Streaming. Let's start. So here's my pipeline. I'll explain the entire architecture. So first we have the CoinGecko API that gives us multiple cryptocurrency, multiple coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so many. I don't know all of them, but yeah, so much of information about them real time. And our producer, the producer that basically fetches the data and pushes it to Redpanda to write it into Iceberg topics, is deployed in EC2 instance. And then we have the Redpanda serverless cluster. What it does is, I'm going to show you in the demo. It reads the streams. That producer produces and then stores them in Iceberg topics. How it does is, it sends those streams, that data, those chunk of data topics to Glue streaming jobs, and Glue basically reads them, does the transformation, and then puts it into the S3 bucket in Iceberg in Iceberg format. And from there, what we do is, we have, as I mentioned in the beginning, it's a multi-catalog setup. What I plan to do is to show you how we can have the data at one single place chilling, and then we can query it with 3 different vendors. We are going to use Snowflake, Databricks, and AWS, particularly Athena. These 3 are in the picture mainly in the market these days. Their sales rep is doing good work. So, and next, I'm going to show the dashboard, because of course a presentation without dashboard is boring. That's my personal consideration. I don't want to offend anyone. Okay. Let's start with the demo. Okay. I'll first show you some boring part. So as I mentioned, we have this Redpanda, and I'll refresh the streams.
Can we dim the lights on?
Yeah, can we dim it?
It's the first one.
Visible?
Would be nice.
I see a little fader up by that exit door.
Okay, just
That's good. It's also on the side, if you're close to one of the side views.
start pushing buttons, we'll see what happens.
It's coming. This is the timestamp, and we have our coin ID and yeah, multiple in the JSON format. How the producer is sending it to Redpanda, and then from Redpanda it is sending it to Glue. Let me show you how Glue looks like. Yeah. So Glue job is running here. This job is basically streaming, doing ETL part of the entire pipeline. And after this, we have our three, as I was talking about, three catalogs. One we have in the Snowflake. Here we can query the table. It's gonna take, yeah, it's in the cache, so it's not gonna take time. So this is external table in Snowflake, and we have our Athena here, right here. Okay, if I query this, it's gonna show the same amount of rows. Yeah, similar, I would say. It's not the Snowflake was not refreshed, so it's gonna be, yeah, it's already there. So yeah, we have three catalogs that we are getting data directly from our data entirely is lying around in the S3 bucket in Iceberg format, and we can query it easily in Unity catalog using external table or in Athena. So this is the setup. Now let me move forward with the dashboard. We have two kinds of dashboard. First, I'm going to show you the comparison between all three catalogs, and the other dashboard will be the crypto dashboard. Let me refresh it. Okay. Okay, it's going to take time because data is a lot. Meanwhile, I'll show the crypto dashboard. Okay. So this is going to show you the latest data of last 10 minutes. How it is. This is okay. This is in UTC, and we have some. This. I think I need to approve. Snowflake MFA is painful. I get the push notifications and I forgot. Okay, here we have some charts, some good charts here. We have, I think, Bitcoin. Oh, this is the moving average. Okay, we have the price, moving average, and we have the moving average. We have the latest price of Bitcoins. So the entire point of my presentation is not the dashboards. The point is that how a streaming Lakehouse streaming can work with a Lakehouse. Like you can have the joy of Lakehouse along with you can have the joy of streaming. You can have the real-time dashboards without you don't have to pay like hefty prices to have a separate real-time running pipeline or architecture and separately running the batch architecture. You can have both in one. That's the option C. The good tasting coffee you can get quickly. Next presentation. Okay. So that was my demo. We compared oh, we didn't compare, right? It didn't load. I'm sorry. I'm using the smallest possible warehouse because I have to pay from my own pocket. Yeah. It's gonna take a long time. Hold starts. Okay, but I think yeah, the old one is visible here. So you can see Athena wins because data is lying very close to it. It's in the S3 bucket, and Athena is having good time. And then Databricks is faster than Snowflake. Snowflake takes a little bit of time for cold start, and external tables are comparatively slow. When we compare it to the Lakehouse Federation of Databricks, how it takes the foreign catalog, data stored in foreign catalog, and queries it. So it was in cache. That's why Databricks did pretty good, and Snowflake still not good. And cost-wise, we can see we are paying more to Databricks, and we are saving a lot in Athena. The choice of catalog entirely depends on you. Every time your CTO comes and tells you that now this year we need to switch to Snowflake or Databricks, first you can have a comparison very easily. You can have a chunk of data in your locals for whatever preferred storage you use. and then you can compare all three catalogs, all three vendor search, all three data engines, and compare. Then you can have a better say at what you want, what you should go with. This is the right approach. And okay, we have both the dashboards right here. Yeah, this one's refreshing 28 seconds ago. We can see the change of prices and timestamps here. So as I mentioned, this is a streaming solution along with the Lakehouse. So I'm having the joy of watching my real-time data, real-time dashboards along with paying for the price of Lakehouse. Okay, let's continue. Okay, and we discussed the crypto market dashboard where we can have the latency. I mean, latency was not that super good. Latency was not bad, I would say. It was taking a minute or so to land the data, but it's not that good, because unless you are doing something like fraud detection or something like that, you don't need a latency of milliseconds. So a lot of when next day your data lead asks you that we need real time for this, or as I work in insurance, there are some of the real time cases. I'm not going to explicitly mention them, but there are a lot of cases where you need real time, but not every day you need real time. You need real time for some particular duration, for some particular days. So you can have your Lakehouse still being set up like that. You don't have to set up an entire new architecture from scratch for streaming solution. You can just combine both in a smart way. And yeah, thank you so much.